Hey guys, I'm Ruan Skipper, and believe it or not, today I'm meeting the king of pop. You heard me right, Michael Jackson is right here in Durban at the iZulu Theatre. So follow me and let's meet him. Hey guys, as promised, the one, the only, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, but known as Dantanio. So we were just talking off camera and I presumed you were from Johannesburg, but you're actually from
the
Northern Cape, Kimberley.
Yes.
So talent does come from other parts of the country.
Yeah, well, you know, it's such an amazing thing that there's so much talent in South Africa, all over the country, from the Northern Cape, Kimberley, where I was born and raised, Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town. Cape Town is amazing too.
Yes.
Pretoria. I can name all the cities, but there's talent all over the world, and especially in our country.
That is so cool. Well, when I first saw you, I thought, oh my word, I'm actually really meeting the king of pop. You look like Michael Jackson to the T.
Really?
Yes, I'm feeling honored. I'm starstruck at the moment. So where did the dream come from to become a performer and obviously nail this amazing artist?
Well, Michael Jackson for me started at the age of 9. And I used to watch my big brother dance to Michael Jackson's music. And at the time, at the age of 9, I didn't know that it was Michael Jackson. I just tried to copy what my brother was doing. So I was emulating him, trying to be like my big brother.
Oh wow.
And only when he used to go to work, I used to steal his tapes. Don't tell him.
Tapes back in the day.
Yes, giving away too much information. I used to steal his tapes and I used to dance to Billie Jean over and over and over and over. And that's how I got into Michael, you know, and to this day, it's still a growing process. I'm still learning, I'm still finding out new things and new tricks to the trade.
Awesome. Talking about Billie Jean, is that one of your top songs? Like, what is your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Michael Jackson, I mean, everybody has their favorite, and personally, I have a few.
Okay.
But I'll have to put them in categories. So,
okay.
As far as dancing is concerned, Smooth Criminal and Billie Jean is my two favorites to perform. But as far as message is concerned, you know, Man in the Mirror really stands out at the top of the list, because I believe Man in the Mirror really speaks from the heart, and it has such a positive message about change and if you look at our country today,
yes,
it's really in desperate need of change.
Oh, definitely.
And the song says, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. So I just pray that while we perform here at Sabaya, while we tour in South Africa, because the MJ History Show is touring all around South Africa, starting tomorrow night at Sabaya.
Right here in Durban.
Right here in Durban, and then we here till the 6th of January 2019. And then we shoot out to Johannesburg to do a one-night only concert there. At the Big Top Arena.
Oh, awesome.
First time, so I'm very excited.
That is so exciting.
Carnival City. And yeah, we're there on the 11th of Jan, and then we'll head off to Cape Town.
Oh.
But, you know, as far as the message of Man in the Mirror is concerned, I really hope that it can push through and touch our nation, because our country is really in need of change.
Oh, definitely. Also, one thing I want to share with you guys out there, it takes you about 2 hours to get this whole look. So he did this for 2 hours just for me so that I can showcase MJ himself. So like, the whole process of putting the makeup, like, go through some of what you go through, like, for a show.
Well, the day starts normal with, you know, waking up, having your shower, your breakfast.
Yes.
I'm still a normal human being, away from the makeup. But there's a self-discipline that kicks in. As soon as I get to the theater, backstage, after dinner, and the makeup process starts, you know, you're going to a mental place of self-belief. And as I said, it's a spiritual journey, because when I get on stage, I have to be sure that I give that conviction to the audience. Because the fans know Michael Jackson. There's people that have watched Michael Jackson live.
Oh, absolutely.
Which I unfortunately have not. But through this show, we are able to bring the fans closer to a Michael Jackson experience. And the process, as I said, backstage, the makeup takes about 2 hours, including dressing. And then before I leave the dressing room, I say my prayers and everything, and I always leave it with saying to myself, I am Michael Jackson. And I feel that connects me to the believability that the audience feels.
Definitely. So as far as, well, I'm so excited for the show, first of all, kicking off tomorrow. Like, when it comes to the dancing and stuff, like, something that pops out to me is like Thriller. Like that whole Thriller moves. Like, will you be doing all those classic Michael Jackson moves?
Well, we always try to stay true to what Michael Jackson would have done. And I think that has been the staying power of the history show, is that audiences come back to watch it again and again because of that level of believability that we push, really. I mean, the band is amazing. We have a 6-piece band. Our dancers are amazing. We have 4 dancers. We have a technical crew. We have a lights spectacular that happens throughout the show.
Amazing.
And yes, we do. We stay true to the choreography. We stay true to the costumes. I go through a vigorous amount of costume changes. And it's important for us to always stay with the identity of what Michael Jackson was about.
Definitely. And as far as, okay, you're performing in the whole of South Africa, but have you toured the world? Have you been Michael Jackson in other countries?
Yeah, well, we're fortunate enough, like Showtime Australia, and I just want to say thank you to Showtime for really making I really mean that, for making my childhood dream come true in starring such an amazing production. We have toured. One of the first places I visited when I signed on with Showtime was Singapore.
Oh, wow.
And at that performance, after the show, we do a meet and greet. And one of the ladies came to the meet and greet, and she said to me, you know, I've seen Michael Jackson himself perform. I've seen 7 of his concerts. And tonight I had to remind myself that is not Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow.
So I felt so moved, you know, that the conviction, the believability is so spot on according to what the audience sees, because I don't know what they see. So it's really a blessing. And yeah, we've been touring all around the world. We did Australia, we did New Zealand, we did Russia, and we're heading back to Moscow, Russia again in May next year.
Oh my way, that's amazing.
We're going to Dubai next year. We've done Canada. There's so many countries, and in such a short space of time, we've really covered, and most of them are requesting the show back. So we're very excited to go back.
That is so cool. So, as you know, there's so many young artists out there that's striving to be as amazing as you are.
For sure.
What advice could you give them to keep pushing and striving to live their dream like you have?
I can say this, I know it's not easy. I really do. I know that because I've experienced it. And I want to say to them, like with me, before I signed on to Showtime Australia and became part of this amazing production, I was at the point of no return where I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do Michael Jackson at a level that is not world recognized. And the change that came to me is because I didn't put myself out there, so nobody knew what I could do. And I'd like to say to everybody out there, put yourself out there. Send out your profile. Go for the audition. If you don't win at this production rehearsal, go to the next one. You know, keep going.
Keep pushing.
Strive. Keep pushing.
Absolutely.
And only when I send my videos out and told the world who I am and what I'm capable of, that's when I got the reply. And Showtime Australia was at the top of the list. And I'm so grateful, I'm so happy that they came back with a positive message of saying, we'd love you to star in our show. We've been looking and auditioning all over the world, over 1,600 people.
Wow.
And they found me because they needed someone that could sing, that could dance, and that could, you know, embody it. That feeling you got when I walked in, that's what they were looking for.
That is amazing.
So I'm really happy about that.
And one thing that, if you guys don't know, please do come to the show, but the actual singing on the performance nights is your voice.
For sure.
It's not like a backtrack or anything,
No.
it's your voice.
It's live.
And that's what makes it amazing.
That's very important for us because, you know, as Michael Jackson himself and all those other greats before him, Sammy Davis, James Brown, Fred Astaire, you know, all those great artists got on stage and they sang their songs and they really performed their songs. And I think it would be an injustice to get on stage and play Michael Jackson's voice and have the audience
Correct.
think that it's me, you can really distinguish the difference between my voice and Michael. But there's times when the audience are like, no,
That is Michael.
and I'm holding the mic and I'm singing, and sometimes I would move the mic and my voice would fade away, and they were like, oh, so he is singing.
Oh my.
So it's that serious, it's that believable.
That is absolutely amazing.
As far as standards is concerned,
Yes.
I really think your last performance determines your own greatness. And like Michael Jackson says, the performance, the show speaks for itself.
Definitely.
I think I'm just a man with a talent from the Northern Cape, Kimberley, who has a message to share. And I just want to do it to the best of my ability and always leave the fans with the believability that Michael Jackson is still alive, because he's always in our hearts.
Definitely. I sometimes, like as I said when I saw you, I felt like the man is alive. The king of pop is right beside me, guys. So I just want to thank you so much for your time, for going through all of this, just for me and my viewers out there. Guys, please support him. Come to the show if you're in Durban. After this, it will be Joburg, Cape Town.
Johannesburg on the 11th of January 2019. And then we're off to Cape Town at Artscape from the 17th of Jan until the 10th of February 2019.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I feel like I need to do like some sort of Michael Jackson move to get out the screen. Like,
Oh, wow.
You want to teach me something like, I don't know what to do.
Well, before I teach you that, I just want to say thank you so much, Durban, and thank you, Rowan, for having the Michael Jackson History Show. And also, I'm very happy to be back home celebrating summer. It's summer here in Durban.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing. And please do come out. Bring your family and friends, and tell everybody. I know there's a lot of family that's coming from other parts of the country to visit the ocean and to come and dip in the sea. Come and celebrate it. Have fun with us, and let's relive the magic of Michael Jackson and the genius of the man.
Definitely. And if you don't know, by the way, your show tomorrow night is actually sold out.
Wow.
A sold out show, guys.
Wow.
So you have to book
Wow.
ASAP. Your
Yeah.
first show in Durban is sold out.
Can I tell them
Yes.
that it's at CompuTicket?
Oh yeah, yes, go for it.
Get onto CompuTicket right now and get your tickets to the Michael Jackson History Show right now. CompuTicket. Get your tickets.
Definitely. And I'm gonna give you guys a hashtag MJ History Show.
Yeah.
So just tag the whole show if you guys are filming, taking photos, so that he can review it afterwards and see the moment you guys captured of him performing as the one, the only amazing Michael Jackson.
Ron, I'm gonna teach you that move, but
Yes.
what I need you to try and do is we're gonna do the lock, the
lock.
shoulder lock.
Okay.
So you move your right shoulder up and the left one down. And when the left one comes up, the other one goes down.
Down.
Now within that motion, you're gonna move forward and backward. So just your upper body,
Okay.
forward and backward.
backwards.
And then we're gonna go in a circle. So you're going forward, backward, in a circle.
Oh my
Forward.
word, I can do it like
Backward, in a circle. And then we're gonna walk past the camera. So we're gonna
Okay.
go forward and circle. Forward and circle. Forward and circle.
And that's a wrap, guys. Don't forget to follow MJ History Show on all social media platforms, as well as me, Ruan Skipper. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Ruan Skipper. Until next time, bye.